AI is all over the place, and it has been for years. In the past, it was in algorithms that we may not have really paid attention to. So when you used Twitter, Facebook, those algorithms were pushing posts to you that they thought you would enjoy. When you're browsing Netflix and you're looking for a movie to enjoy, that was also AI working in the background to kind of cater to your habits, your personality, and what you enjoy to watch. AI today is a little bit more right in front of everyone's eyes. The main thing are these large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and now Apple Intelligence, as we just saw earlier this week. So I wanted to make a video just to see if ChatGPT could help me fulfill my dreams of becoming a full-time content creator. And I know that might sound silly, but hear me out. There's a lot that goes into content creation. There's the actual work of streaming and or recording, and then editing that footage, which ChatGPT and these other language models can't necessarily do. But there's even more research and work to be done on the back end. You have to think of a title for your video. You have to think of how often to upload, whether that's daily, weekly, monthly, whatever the case might be. You have to come up with SEO terms for your videos, key tags that people are going to search. You have to write a description for your video. You have to make a thumbnail for your video. You have to know how often to push your video on other social platforms like Twitter, or make it into short form content for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And that's a lot of research to do. There's a lot that goes into making the right title, the right thumbnail. Some people even switch their thumbnails to see which one's going to perform better. There's a lot of work that goes into how often you should be uploading on TikTok or YouTube Shorts to help the algorithm kind of pick up your channel. There's a lot that goes into, should you do a series? Should you do one long form video? And you can use ChatGPT to do all of that for you in 20 minutes, where it might take you a week to do all of that research. You can even have it write scripts for you. So I wanted to go through today and just show you some examples of what I'm going to try to use it for, and then maybe check in a year and see what kind of stats I'm at on my channels and my pages. So for example, I could say I'm making a YouTube video about if ChatGPT can help me become a full-time content creator. What would you title this video? And again, it will spit out exact examples. I could say, when would you recommend uploading this video? Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. These days typically see higher engagement as viewers are more likely to watch content midweek. Aim for a time between 2 and 4 to catch both the afternoon and evening audience. See, it's super helpful. And on top of that, there's other AI systems that I haven't played around with as much, but it's not just the text models. There's Opus Clip and Descript here. I have these favorited up here. I want to play with them, but these two AI models will actually take long form content for you and then make short form content out of it. So it might not be perfect. It might be suggestions or ideas that you kind of take and run with, but it at least gets you started and helps cut down on the time that it would take to maybe scrub through a 10-minute video or a 30-minute stream or a 2-hour stream. If it can take that and then chop that into however many smaller videos, even if you use half of those, that's saving you so much time, and it might help you brainstorm along the way. You can ask it for editing advice. You can ask it for tutorials on how to do certain things. I used it as a tutorial on how to make my webcam that you see right here in this video. I wanted it to be Minecraft themed and Nether Portal themed, and I'm not super trained in Photoshop. I know how to do basics, but it walked me through exactly how to cut out the shape, overlay the Nether Portal texture, all that kind of stuff. So the possibilities are really endless here. And if you're a part-time streamer like me, you can feed it all the information it needs, and it will help you create a content calendar. So for example, I can tell it how often I work, my drive to and from work, what I do in my free time that is not content creation. So if I know that once a week I need to mow, twice a week I'm going to sit down and cook dinner with my fiance, and maybe 2 days out of the week I'm going to spend on content creation. You can feed it all of that information, and it will come up with a content calendar for you. I'll give you an example. Create a content calendar Let's do the 17th through the 23rd for 6/17 through 6/23. I want to spend 15 hours creating content for both YouTube and TikTok. Please present this in a chart. That one took a second. It was probably going through, I've used it for a bunch of stuff, so it was probably going through past conversations to kind of pick up on when I'm home, when I'm not home, all that kind of stuff. But this is what I mean. Like, look at this. 5:30 to 7:30, YouTube video planning. 8 to 9:30, YouTube thumbnail design. It told me exactly when to record, when to edit, upload and SEO, TikTok recording. It even gave me planning, which is more than I've ever done on my own as a content creator, because I've always used it as a hobby and I don't take it super seriously. I never felt like I had the time, or I let my thoughts get the best of me. And so I wouldn't edit because I was a heavy critique of myself. I was like, oh, people wouldn't find this funny. People wouldn't find this cool. People wouldn't find this useful. And I kind of got in my own head about it. AI kind of takes that away from you. And if you just use it as a personal assistant or the boss and just do the thing, I think it can really help me and many others just push through and do what your heart desires. I mean, like I said, it can help you brainstorm. It can help you do all kinds of things. Again, I'll give you an example. If I wanted to start a Minecraft world, what is an entertaining objective for me to pursue while streaming hardcore Minecraft? Building another fortress base in hardcore mode. Tells me exactly what to do, prep it, why the audience will find it interacting. It's all kinds of things. You can screenshot your Twitch channel and it'll give you suggestions on what to put in your panels. It can write descriptions for you. I'm going to use it for absolutely everything and come back a year from now or even half a year from now and just see where I'm at. To end this video, I'm just going to go through my channels real quick and see how many followers I have and how many views I have. I'm not going to stick to the numbers too much because this is just a passion and a hobby of mine, but I just want to see how much AI really helps. And I plan on also tracking all of my Twitch stats and my YouTube stats in a private Excel sheet. And I'm going to feed that to ChatGPT as well. That way it's just aware of how often I'm streaming, how often I'm uploading YouTube videos, how successful those are doing based on certain KPIs. So I suggest you do the same. You can upload things into it. It'll save all of that and then continue to give you recommendations based on that data. So on Twitch right now, as of June 12th, I have about 1,600 followers. On YouTube, I have 8 subscribers and about 1,700 views between videos and shorts. And then on TikTok, I have 576 followers, 42 likes, and however many views all of this is gathered together. So it's only 4 videos so far. So like I said, let's check back in maybe by the end of the year and let's just see where AI is. I'm also doing a series on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, just going through everyday examples. So if it's not content, it can be anything. I'm really trying to be a proponent for AI. I think it's going to really make the world a better and more efficient place. And I'm just trying to share as many examples of that with the world. So be sure to follow me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and let's just see what happens with AI in the future. Thanks.